You're seeing right here, this is the road. All of what you're seeing here is the road, and bushes are growing in the road.
Get no Christmas work up this way. The road is like this in this terrible state, and we get it no response from no one. We don't
better and we fix better. What you see has been done here, well, not much. It's a community of people come together and try to do a little thing so that we can drive. And the MPS pass here and see it and does nothing.
Welcome back everyone to another video. So in today's video, we're heading up to Rowlandsfield to check out the road conditions and to hear some residents voice their concern about these conditions as they are not favorable for traveling throughout the community. Also, I did an drive-through from Golden Grove up to Rowlandsfield, even though I really don't like it because some part the camera didn't catch the corners. I will still try and upload that video for you so you can see what it is like going up into that community. So I'm gonna give you just some clips of the driving conditions currently, and then you will hear the residents state their concern.
No, my name is Doreen Stevenson.
Your name is?
Doreen Stevenson. I'm living in Rowlandsfield, right down no man's land. And when the rain fall, we cannot pass. When the rain fall, we cannot pass on here, so because the water come all the way from up there, so come right here, flood the road and go straight round. On the road, nobody can walk here when the rain fall. And it is giving us a lot of problem because right there, so it dig out and the vehicle have to drive right at the edge. How the gully there, so. And the motorists them from around here, so have to fix it. Throw a stone in there and make it be like that. And from the hurricane blow, nobody will not see if you come around and come give we no help nor nothing. We talk, we call one expert down there, so. The truck them fasten down there, nothing can come up. If you forget some material, it have to go all the way around Portland. If you come up, if you reach back around, they say can't pass down there, so. And it will cost you much more.
Now, like how the Atlantic hurricane starts Sunday, June 1, what will happen?
If we not get nobody fix it worse, we can't stay here. It will go cut off because they cut off, you know. And the motorists them and the resident them have to go down there and throw a stone to make the little one way there so a vehicle can drive. So if we get more rain, we cut off all the way around Portland where we go. Yeah. Beryl, when Beryl we cut off. So we need some assistance, we need some urgent attention because something have to be done. We can't live like that. We can't cast out like this. All the help we are called for. Nobody if you come to a situation. Nobody if you come help we. Ready? Okay. I am Miss Barrett, living in Rowlandsfield. And we have it no one to represent us up here. When the last hurricane Beryl, the road down the bottom there, it cut off. And from that, nobody come to our refuge. Nobody come to see us. Nobody come to talk with us. So you find out now is just the motorists them in the area, through they want to pass. They pack the little stone to the side and almost going over to the banking. And when it come to all holiday, they clean down further down to go to all the crossroad, and nobody respond to us up this way. Christmas, we don't get no Christmas work up this way. The road is like this in this terrible state, and we get it no response from no one. We don't see the MP that's responsible for here, we don't see her. And we are just living like this. When she come here at a funeral, down the road, she don't come up this way. She come down bottom Willowfield and she don't come up this way. So we are not pleased with what is going on. We need a change.
What about the councillor? What about the councillor?
The councillor, which is Mr. Mattison, he fixed his road because he fixed Lumsey Road, he fixed Lightweight Road, and up by no man's land. Mr. Mattison, we see Mr. Mattison.
So this is not the council road. This is not the parish council road.
No, this is the public. Yeah, this is the public road. So we get more support from Mr. Mattison more than the councillor. More than the MP? More than the MP, yes. More than the MP. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Go, name away.
Yes. Good afternoon. My name is Clarence Thompson. I am the president for the Rowlandsfield Farmers Group. And right here, so, where we're standing now, we have to, it's like a historical monument because we have to give a thanks for all of the citizens them from around this side who voluntarily pack this area with a stone, because almost all the people, the citizens from in no man's land did maroon from the last weather where we get with the rain mash up the road. So we have to put it on camera that we give thanks for the community spirit that fixed this area. Now I want it to go on camera that right round in no man's land is one of the strongest area for farming in Rowlandsfield. And when the farmers them maroon from this area, then the produce cannot come out to go to market. So we are calling now an NWA because several representation make on the behalf of the Rowlandsfield community to NWA and the Member of Parliament, and we did not get any response from them so far. So what we are saying on camera now is this is a very dire situation. And if we don't get some immediate help for the Rowlandsfield Road, not just here so, but as you can travel, when you're traversing coming up, you could see that almost 80% of what you look at is very much urgent to look at. So what we are saying now today is that this is not a political stunt we are pulling off. We are having a genuine concern about our road, and we are calling on the Prime Minister and all of the stakeholders, including NWA, to come and start it to immediately help us out of this dire situation, because we have a lot of elders, especially in the no man's land community, and if there is a sickness in that area, then we can't, God forbid, most of the vehicle man them don't like to take the risk to go and help them, and probably we end up with somebody dead, all because of our road problem what we have up here. So, as I said again, I am closing. This is not a political stunt. This is a genuine situation that we have up here, and we need some help and assistance. Thank you.
Season begins Sunday. How you feel about 25 Atlantic?
Well, based upon the projection and the prediction with the hurricane, we are saying that we are now very much concerned, because this year that I am standing here, we made the representation already that culvert, when it block, when the culvert that carry the water from the stream, when it block, the water flow all the way on the road and cause a river stream up here. And one shower rain will just dig up the whole here, so no vehicle cannot pass here. So this is very urgent. This is a very much urgent situation, and it needs an urgent response. Thank you very much. The effort of the citizen that come together and pack here, because right here, so, a truck could have did go down in here, so probably you could never see it. It was that deep. So when the citizens come together and pull the boulders them and pack this area, and it looks so nicely that vehicle can drive on it, I have to now considering to make some plaque and some gift package and give to these citizens that fix this area. Thank you very much.
Members of the community did a lot of work to help this. How?
Your name and where you are and what's your concern?
My name is Philip Whittle from Rowlandsfield in the parish of St. Thomas. And as you can see behind me here, our road is in a deplorable condition. And it has been this way since the 2nd of July when we have Hurricane, what her name, Beryl? Yeah. But what I really want to say, I want somebody to remind the MP that election finish on election night, and she's the representative for the entire Eastern St. Thomas. She needs to be reminded of that. And when we say we want our road to be fixed, I don't want the question to be asked, who did win at Rowlandsfield or who never win at Rowlandsfield? Election over, and we just want our community road to look better and be fixed better. What you see has been done here, well, not much. It's a community people come together and try to do a little thing so that we can drive. And the MPS pass here and see it and does nothing. So we just want to, make the MP know that we need help and election over from election night. That's my little part.
Good morning. My name is Natalie Brown, and I'm a community member for the community of Rowlandsfield here in St. Thomas Eastern. So to elaborate on what Mr. Whittle just said, when I came here the night after Hurricane Beryl, it was scary to walk on this section of road. It was scary to walk, and it was just some small areas that you could just do foot walking. And I must applaud the community members from this area that came out. Most of these that you're seeing here, asphalts, it's washed off asphalts, and they lift them and try to place them back in the area so that they could have even the one lane access. As you're seeing right here, this is the road. All of what you're seeing here is the road, and bushes are growing in the road. You're seeing trees there. That has been down since Hurricane Beryl. And I personally have messaged the member of parliament, spoke to her about this road. I've made representation. I've begged her for even more. I went as far as to say even little mall at the top of Lumsgate, because at least that could give better access for vehicles to drive, or land slippages. It's maybe either late October to November that the land slippages in our community were removed from Hurricane Beryl. And here is one. Here we have trees that would have fallen down from Beryl still on our roads. So we've been neglected. And we get this dismissive attitude when we reach out about the conditions of our road. We have people needing aggregate for persons building above this area of the community is way more expensive, because they have to drive around Portland to come up to Ainin to deliver persons aggregate. Also, this wasn't on camera, but this morning you would have seen a schoolgirl going to St. Thomas Technical High School, and she had to walk from Ainin to come to here that we call Lumsgate to get a taxi, because the taxis, because of the condition of the road, would charge excess to go to Ainin. So she would prefer then to walk out to where she would pay cheaper. So it is very, very bad. We can't limit the amount of, damage that the road is under right now. If you look down there to see the gullies and the single lane, and what is even less than a single lane, and we have no representation, we have no one to speak to. Persons disrespect us, persons tell us to contact the NWA. I personally spoke to Stephen Shaw about a breakaway in our community, which we will come to later, and he said the government doesn't have any money, so we don't know what to do. We've had even the Spark people or the Reach people that came into our community a few months ago, and they just did little areas that suited them, and we can no longer live like that in this community of Rowlandsfield. Thank you.
Come.
Look now. So the poor is a single lane and it's coming up on us. This one pass so that thing can go up. This is the condition right now. Condition going up now. So he's waiting. This one is waiting for that one to pass. You can see for yourself, it's a really single lane. A car and a bicycle cannot pass up there.
So, go ahead now. You just tell us the name and where we are, what's concerned.
Yeah, my name is Aaron. Them call me Ayatollah. Ayatollah for short. And having a problem with the road. As you can see, the conditions speak for itself. It's been that way for months, several months. The MP know about it, but nothing has been done towards it. And even further up the road, it's atrocious, man. So like we don't have any representative, I don't see the representation. So I don't know. Hey, but it needs to be fixed, or it needs to be brought to the attention of the Prime Minister or the Minister of Road and Works, because when you talk to the MP, it falls on deaf ears. So we're at the mercy of the trenches. So I had to fix that myself so I could get access my home, And up the road, vehicle keep sliding off into the trench up there constantly. So people even fell in the trench, walking, because sometimes the place is like poorly lit, dimly lit, so people fell in the trench. So that's what I got to say, man. That's my take on it.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Hey, when you meet the Prime Minister, what do you think tell him about the road?
Who that?
Sharika. Sharika got something to walk me, That's the Prime Minister.
So today we're just giving God thanks that TVJ along with this YouTuber could come to our community to highlight what is happening here in our community. As we said before, this is from Hurricane Beryl, and we've had no representation. We've spoken to different persons in authority, and it's just been dismissive. Persons are just waiting for catastrophe to happen in our community before they act. So we're just giving God thanks and hope that what we say today, it will reach somewhere. And in this also I have to big up the people of the community, the young men of the community, because even after Hurricane Beryl, and we have to go back to Beryl, had it not been for the young people, the young men especially in our community, we would still be marooned here, because we had so many land slippages which were still on our road and limited us to single lane traffic for many months. And had it not been for the effort of the community members, we would still be marooned here. As for the persons that live above, the community center, their conditions is dire. The road is very bad. Students have to walk for very far to get to a taxi because of the condition of the road. We have a major breakaway which we're going to go to later on today, and it's just catastrophe waiting to happen. And we're just asking, we're begging the relevant authorities to hear our plea, to hear our cry. We are from Rowlandsfield district in eastern St. Thomas, and we need help. We need justice for our road. We need the persons to come and to help us. Stephen Shaw said it before that the government doesn't have any money, but we need the government of Jamaica to find the money to help us, because the minute they hear that a vehicle go over those precipices, then the bridges and then the walls will start be building. So we need help, we need assistance, and we need it now.
And to add a little bit more, to the breakaway, I personally called our councillor, Mr. Mattison, and his saying was that it's not his road. It's a NAA road. If it was a parish council road, he would have it fixed by a morning. So that's the run around we keep getting. You call one, it's not his road. You call the other one, they don't have any money to do it. Where else do we turn for help?
Talk to the MP and him say him and him over to work as agent.
Yeah, we must contact work agency. So we don't know who to talk to. Go over there, so. They just want to go in a patrol. So every day is a because Canada patrol and the rich man then come and dig out, square out the patrols and say them a come back and then a come back.